Hi, this is Jimmy from Gaupa, and you're listening to Brutally Delicious podcast.
Hey, Jimmy.
We don't hear you, Jimmy.
Okay, do you hear me now?
Now I got you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now we do.
Hi,
How are you, my friend?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. That's my partner, Rena. I'm Bruce.
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Hello. Nice to
Hi.
meet you too, and hello from your neighboring country of Finland.
Okay.
Yes,
Nice.
here we are in the midst of fucking darkness forever.
Yes. Forever darkness. I can relate
Mhm.
to
I don't know how you guys deal with that because it seems awful.
Substance abuse, that helps. I don't know.
It helps.
Kidding.
It helps write music and drink beer.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess so.
Basically.
And we're so used to the cold, so yeah, we don't know any better.
Fair
True.
enough.
Yeah.
Rena, I know you've been waiting for this one. You want to jump in first?
Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, because on the funny story, Bruce has this thing where he misspells the names of the artists and the bands that are on the show. Probably my favorite was when he misspelled Dire Straits. But this time he had put in our cheat sheets where we list out the bands, or he does the reservations in our calendars. It said Guapa. And I was like, oh my God, please let it be a misspell and let this be Gaupa. Because this band actually fucking kicks ass. Like, I found you guys maybe 2 or 3 years ago and couldn't love you more, to be honest.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The thing about the misspelling, it happens maybe 8 out of 10 times. All the promoters misspell it all the times. We're used to it. Maybe we should change it. It can be more like float the different kind of you can spell it however you want.
Just buy the record.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Right.
It's okay.
Yeah, and it's because guapo or guapa is Spanish for cute, depending on
Yeah. We have a lot of Spanish fans that thinks it's guap, and
really?
Yeah, but I think most of them know it's not. It's actually a Swedish word.
Yeah, and it kind of changes the tonality a bit, whether you guys are like a fierce cat beast or something
Cute.
super cute and fluffy,
Yeah, exactly. It's more big psychedelic cat in the dark woods of Sweden.
Nice.
Amazing.
Yeah.
It is super psychedelic that you guys do. It's lovely, sludgy, doomy, stonery, psychedelic, a lot of stuff there. And you guys have a really kick-ass singer.
Yeah,
she's
great.
Something else. She's super great. And if she were here, I would ask her about her relationship with pork, because there's clearly a lot of
Yeah. I can say she really likes her. Was I think one of the reasons she really wanted to sing, but I'm not 100% sure. But I think so. I tried to talk to her about this interview, but she really didn't have any time. But I can say Björk is one of her big influences, and you can tell. It's
you can definitely tell,
but
not in a bad way.
No. She does stylistically like her, but in the meantime, in her own way, So yeah, it's not a rip-off, I think.
No, not at all. And it works with the music. That's the thing. 'Cause it's just moments here and there, and you can tell, okay, a Björk moment. But then she definitely has a very, very strong individual interpretation and sort of presentation of her voice, which is super grand, super big. So I just wanted to ask you guys about the songwriting process. Is it a lot of sort of improvising, not at gigs, but is it just jamming and shit? Because that's what it sounds like. It's very that it keeps on building, it keeps on like progressing and going to different places that don't sound like that somebody sat down and, okay, this is what I'm going to be, writing.
Yeah, you're quite correct there. It's usually it is some of us have an idea or a riff. Sometimes it's just a line that Emma has wrote, and we just build it from there and see what happens. And we do everything together, so everybody's equally part of the writing process. And it's quite new for many of us to do that. And I think it's really nice to include everybody in the whole process. Yeah, jamming a lot. Yes, that's correct.
Yeah. But then I guess in that way it will work if it's like a product of joint jamming, and hope there's joints involved. But I meant like the group. But anywho, like that it's then that probably could work, because in my experience, if it's a democracy in band and songwriting, it kind of leads to problems. But you guys haven't encountered any, apparently.
Well, we have, but it was a little bit of talk in the beginning when we had done the first EP. Afterwards, some of us wanted to try maybe just do a little more through the psychedelic style. And some of us, me included, said, no, let's be open with everything, because I don't want to put myself in a corner that I've done with other bands. And it feels like after the second or third album, I don't have any ideas left, because it feels like I've done everything I can with the music. So yeah, nowadays we are really open with everything and just see what happens, because I think it's really you get a lot of freedom with that. There's no right or wrong. It just, you can tell with the feeling. If it feels good, we keep it. If it feels we don't know, we throw it away.
Do you ever consider like what the fan base will think as you're experimenting and changing, or is that not really an issue? They just have to kind of go along.
Sometimes when we side with Nuclear Blast, we try to like talk about it, that we should really not try to just do it for the fans, because the reason we started the band was for ourselves. We wanted to play music that we would like to hear live, So I think somewhere in the back head you really want to have people enjoying it, but we're doing it for ourselves.
Right.
So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. My question would have been like a slight diversion of Bruce's, but like since you mentioned the label, how does the label then, take this philosophy of yours? Because I guess they sometimes want some sort of predictability or understanding of audience.
Yeah, they are really open-minded, because we said it in the beginning, in the whole like before we signed anything, what are they thinking about the writing process, and do you want to be involved in some way, because then it's a big no for us. And they were like, no, just do your thing. And the only thing they have said to us was about one song, and they wanted to cut it 10 seconds because the intro was too long for radios. And we were like, okay, maybe. Yeah. It's okay, but no more than that. We have complete freedom to do whatever. Yes. So that feels amazing.
I had no idea your music was like, let's get this on the radio. Type stuff. Which fucking channel is playing Gaupa? Tell me.
BBC Rock in UK play us a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. So I see that you guys have a ton going on, especially recently. You just announced a tour with Uncle S and the Deadbeats and Blood Ceremony, right? Yeah, and then also Alcatraz 2023. So you've booking up pretty well.
Yeah, we have waited a long time for the right moment for everything to like click, you know. So we have maybe done 2 gigs this year, and we've been preparing for like the release and try to get a good tour and festivals for next year.
Nice.
So yeah, and we are really excited for that because, you know, almost all our fans is outside Scandinavia, but we have only played in Norway and Sweden, of course.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So I know Rena made kind of mention of it earlier, but what is a Gaupa show like in the live setting? Is it sort of like a jammy experience? I mean, are you guys jamming and extending the songs, or are they more rigid and stick to the originals?
Well, in a composition way, we stick a lot to the originals. We can change some bits, but some parts tends to be a little more jammy because I really don't want to sound like a drum machine and do exactly. I don't really remember what I played in the studio anyway. So yeah,
right.
Yeah, but the solos and everything never sounds the same. And we have some parts that gets really, really fussy and psychedelic and floating in another song. Can be a couple of minutes of just weird sounds and stuff.
Right.
And last year we hired a friend of ours that does video projections. We also have that to like build up a really good feeling on stage.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, it sums it up.
Yeah, I was just curious because I mean, you know, like you see a lot of these jam bands like Dave Matthews or the Grateful Dead or whatever, and I know they're not metal, but they kind of get into their zone and start extending and experimenting live.
Yeah, we have talked about it a bit, doing more of that. But we haven't done so many gigs this year, but we'll see. There will be probably more of that next year.
Yeah, I think your music definitely lends itself towards that experience.
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah. Feels natural.
Yeah. Rena?
You want to do something super weird with us, Jimmy?
Of course. I'm Swedish.
I love that answer. So we have this thing now that we're gonna show you a picture, and please tell us what you see in the picture, what is happening in the picture, and then after that, tell us what you think is going to happen next in the picture or the next frame, or however you want to interpret it. Bruce is going to be sharing his screen, and we're going to show you this.
First impressions.
What is happening?
Yeah. It's a cave woman. Yeah. Oh my God. She's thinking about some sort of ancient god eating a mountain.
Fair enough.
And also alchemy symbols of some sort. I don't know. And some old paintings on the walls, and her handprint there as well. And for some reason, there's an old television there. So maybe it's not so long ago, but she wants to go back to the good old days when there was only cave metal.
What do you think she's getting ready to watch on that TV?
Some old school stuff. Maybe Not Black Sabbath. Maybe something harder. Maybe Candlemass, the old Candlemass.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Because of the dress, she has the Messiah dress and everything.
The Messiah dress.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So do you think she's in control of that TV, or does the TV just transmit stuff from somewhere else?
Yeah. She just go with the flow.
Amazing. And it's specifically her handprint on the wall, in your opinion?
Yeah, I think so. It's nobody else there, so yeah.
It's
Good
interesting.
point.
It's interesting you saw a person trying to eat a mountain, because when I look at it, I see a chef.
Yeah. Okay, with the hat and everything.
Yeah.
Well, did I say that because I'm a chef, but I didn't see it.
Oh, you're a been chef.
I've been a chef. Yeah.
Why are you not a chef anymore? Is it just music took you away and let people starve, and
the thing is about working I worked at a pub, and they are more rock and roll than the rock musicians are. They are extremely heavy drinkers. So I couldn't take it anymore. I did it for half a year, and I was like, no, I'm gonna destroy my liver.
Yeah.
That's the main reason, actually.
Spot on, and love your honesty.
Yeah.
To me, that dude is actually, you said he's eating a mountain, and I love that we have this similar way of thinking, because a lot of people, we've now shown the same picture to our previous guests, and a lot of people say that he's throwing up, that something is coming out. To me, it's a guy with glasses that has clouds for his hair, and he's eating a road. The road is, going in. And I think this was suggested by Bruce's sister, who's a psychiatrist or a psychologist or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm here making all sorts of interpretations about people's
I can't wait till she watches this
now based on their answers. And I bet this is somehow significant, whether you see stuff coming out or going in.
I'm going to send this to her, and she's probably going to analyze us all and think we're all fucked up.
Yeah. Probably, yes.
She sent me like 10 of them. We just picked this one, but we've got it's a series of 10 where they're all kind of, one's more fucked up than the next.
Oh, yeah.
And this is where we started from, so you can imagine how our show is going to turn out in the coming weeks.
Yeah.
Tell us what the next frame is. What's going to happen next? Now we know what this is, but what's happening next?
Yeah, maybe the ancient goddess eating her as well, because the mountain isn't sufficient. Or maybe she is under that mountain.
Okay, fair enough.
True. And also, I love that you see a woman, because she clearly has boobs, right? There's boobs in that sack of a dress that she's wearing, because it's been a bit of a gender neutral character for a lot of people.
Yeah. But it was like my first impression, and also the legs. I don't know.
Yeah, very feminine.
Yeah, really feminine. the curves.
For sure. Okay, ancient god gonna come eat the lady. Do you think she's worried about it or excited about it? Because that facial expression could go either way.
Yeah, she looks quite excited and drunk, messed up in some way.
True.
On some substances. I don't really think she cares. She's like, yes.
You're now projecting your chef trauma onto this.
No. I'm just telling what I see.
There you go.
Telling it like it is.
All right, well, fair enough. So what do you guys have? What's next for you? I know you're getting ready for shows on the road. Are you doing anything here before the holidays?
No, we have we just today got an opportunity to do a streaming gig. We're probably gonna do that. Gonna stream it on YouTube at a studio that we have. The guy that owns the studio, we have recorded everything with him. and he wrote to me yesterday and asked if we were interested, and we said yes, that should be really fun. So we have that, and we're soon releasing the album 17th of November, so we really want to do some kind of gig celebration with the album release. So that's what we're aiming for. But mostly we just want to, like, after the album is released, just want to relax a little bit, then focus on the next stuff, because we have a lot of ideas, but we haven't really tried them out yet. Sorry, my English is really rusty.
No worries.
No, it isn't. It's fantastic.
yeah. But yeah, release gig, streaming gig, and just focus on the new stuff.
Pretty awesome. Are you one of those bands that is always writing, or do you set time aside to do that?
We have to set time nowadays because a lot of things changed when we signed with Nuclear Blast. There's a lot more to do, a lot of deadlines, and we realized that we can't really do like we did before. That just we call each other and like, yeah, let's jam a bit. It doesn't work that anymore. So we have to be really strict and have schedules like half a year what we're going to do, because if we try to do everything at once, we will not do anything. We're gonna just panic and do a Swedish depression style, you're sitting in the darkness, and Scandinavia, completely dark.
And I love how this closes the circle of the interview, like, yes, in the darkness, back to the darkness. Also, I have to make a note of how much I love the Swedish accent, where every J is pronounced as we in Finland would pronounce it, also as a yeast, or which is yam. With your jackets on, you will be yamming.
yeah.
Fucking hilarious. But I gotta say, who were the Finnish guys that we had last time? Which fucking band was it?
Oh, my goodness. Spiritus Mortis.
Spiritus Mortis. Yeah, exactly. Like,
I couldn't understand anything.
He couldn't, they were such thick rally English, the worst possible Finnish accent that you can have. And I was saving his ass because clearly I can decipher that.
Yeah, easily. I was sending Rena messages in the Facebook text going, please take over, because I can't understand.
Yeah. Help me.
Yeah. Yes.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Thank you. I appreciate your time, man.
Yeah, thank you.
It was brilliant. Can't wait for the album, and good luck with everything. You guys kick serious ass.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your time. We're really nice to meet you.
Awesome. Nice meeting you as well. Be safe.
See you later.
Yeah, you too.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Bye.
Hello out there. Yes, hello out there, everyone. I'm Hal Schwartz.
And I'm Flynn McLean. Together we host None But the Brave, a podcast dedicated to the music and career of Bruce Springsteen.
Bruce and E Street Band are on tour right now for the first time in 6 years, and we're taking a detailed look at what's happening on stage in our bi-weekly episodes.
We've also been recently joined by some very exciting guests, including rock journalist Warren Zanes and Stephen Hayden, Backstreet's Magazine founder Charles Cross, and Barstool's Kirk Minahan.
If you're a diehard Springsteen fan, this is the show for you.
So please subscribe to None But the Brave on your favorite podcasting platform, and we hope to see you further on up the road.
Thank you so much. We'll be seeing you.